We all know the story of the fall of the Western Roman Empire in AD 476. What had once been the greatest power in the world came apart, brought down by barbarian invasions, internal crises, and corruption. But one part of that empire, the eastern half, known as the Byzantine Empire, not only survived, it managed to thrive for almost 1,000 years more. So how did the Byzantines pull that off? The first step to understanding Byzantine survival is to look at the division of the Roman Empire. Starting in AD 285, Emperor Diocletian split the empire into two parts, east and west, to make administration easier. The separation became definitive in AD 395, after the death of Emperor Theodosius I. From then on, the two empires followed completely different paths. The Western Empire, with its capital in Rome, was large and agrarian, but faced an economic crisis and a constant wave of invasions by Germanic peoples. The Eastern Empire, on the other hand, was wealthier, more urban, and enjoyed an unrivaled strategic position. The capital, Constantinople, was the key to its survival. The chief reason for the Byzantine Empire's longevity was its capital. Founded by Constantine I in AD 330, the city of Constantinople was built in a perfect location. The city sat on a peninsula protected by water on three sides. The only landward side was defended by a triple wall system that was almost impossible to breach, the famous Theodosian walls, built in the 5th century. Those walls were a marvel of engineering. They consisted of a deep ditch, followed by a smaller outer wall, and finally an inner wall 12 meters thick and 15 meters high. They withstood more than 20 major sieges over the centuries, repelling the armies of Avars, Bulgars, the Rus, and Arabs. Contemporary historians, such as Procopius, documented the effectiveness of these defenses, which allowed the empire to keep its capital safe while the West was collapsing. Besides being a military fortress, Constantinople was a vital commercial hub between East and West. It controlled the trade route between the Black Sea and the Mediterranean, which made it immensely rich. While the West struggled with a collapsing rural economy, the Byzantine Empire was an economic powerhouse. It controlled the richest provinces, such as Egypt and Syria, and kept a grip on the trade routes that brought wealth from Asia. The foundation of its financial power was a stable currency. The byzant, a gold coin that kept its value for more than 700 years. With this currency, the Byzantines could pay professional armies, build ships, maintain Constantinople's walls, and crucially, fund their diplomacy. They often paid bribes and tributes to barbarian peoples to make them attack their enemies, turning diplomacy into a powerful weapon. In the West, the emperor's authority was frequently challenged by the Pope's power, creating constant tension. In the Byzantine Empire, the situation was different. The emperor was seen as God's representative on earth, a sacred figure who combined political and religious authority. This union of church and state, known as Caesaropapism, gave the emperor unquestioned authority, ensuring political stability. The Orthodox Church functioned as an extension of the state, and Byzantine emperors had the power to appoint the Patriarch of Constantinople. This created a unity the West never enjoyed and ensured that power was concentrated in the emperor's hands. The Byzantines were masters of the art of survival. Their great secret beyond walls and money was diplomacy. The historian Sir Stephen Runciman once said the Byzantines believed that the peoples of the world could be manipulated into destroying one another. Rather than fight, they often used diplomacy and bribery to set their enemies against each other. They also had an incredibly efficient bureaucracy, with highly trained civil servants who ensured tax collection and the empire's organization. This bureaucracy was so sophisticated that Emperor Constantine VII Porphyrogenitus wrote a handbook called De Administrando Imperio, a guide to diplomacy and state administration. The Byzantine Empire was not only cunning, it was powerful as well. Its army and navy were well trained and benefited from innovations that gave them a huge edge. The most famous example was Greek fire. Greek fire was a secret weapon, an inflammable liquid that could be hurled at enemy ships. Most astonishing of all, it burned on water. This weapon was crucial to the defense of Constantinople in several sieges, especially during the Arab siege of AD 717, when the Byzantine fleet, using Greek fire, destroyed the enemy fleet and saved the empire. In addition, the Byzantines had detailed military manuals, such as the Strategikon, which showcased their advanced tactics, proof that their military strength rested not just on brute force, but on strategy. The combination of an impregnable fortress, a strong economy, a unified government, and savvy diplomacy backed by secret weapons is what kept the Byzantine Empire alive. While Rome's western half fell in AD 476, the Byzantine Empire did not end until AD 1453, when Constantinople, by then weaker and smaller, was finally conquered by the Ottoman Sultan Mehmed II. And you, what do you think was most important for the Byzantine Empire's survival? The economy, the army, or the walls? Leave your opinion in the comments, and if you liked the video, give it a like and subscribe to our channel.